Do you see what's going on? Do you see what is going on with so much focus, tenacity, and determination in the Biafran land? In the last 73 hours to 75 hours, the Biafrans, the economic juggernauts from the Biafrans, have attacked the national economy of Nigeria. And in just less than 3 days, Nigeria has lost nothing less than 3 trillion because the Biafrans decided not to come out for the last 75 hours. This is a direct and a strategic attack. Even I heard of the military, the kinetic attacks the BLAs have been doing. We all understand that the Biafra, which is the Igbos, are the ones that control the economy of this country. We understand that the Igbos are the ones who, at every nooks and crannies of Nigeria, own the businesses, whether minor, whether small, whether micro, whether mega businesses. They are the ones when it comes to trading, when it comes to importation, right? When it comes, go to the seaports, go to the warehouses. Those that you find there, you will understand that majority of these guys are Biafran. These are people who believe in the Biafran cause. And in the last 73 to 75 hours, 3 days, these guys have done a terrible blow on the Nigerian economy. And for today, the Nigerian president seeks a political solution with immediate effect. They can no longer withstand it. The Nigerian government can no longer withstand this sort of attack. And this has always been my take, that if these guys want to have a Biafran as soon as possible, then they must focus on their strength. Everybody understand that the strength of the Igbos is the trading, right? It is more or less like it is inherent, like they brought it from heaven. These guys are very, very, very good when it comes to business, and everybody have left that sector for them. Everybody understands that when you go to this sector, when it comes to trading, when it comes to importation, you will leave it for an Igbo man. If you go to China today, I can tell you to some extent, like 2 to 5, 3% of Chinese populations are the Igbos. That means you have more Igbos in China than any other ethnic tribe in Nigeria. And of course, this is where they gather the information to be economically viable. Across all Africa, you go there, you see them. So today in Nigeria, we understand. Just yesterday, a friend of mine who lives in Adamawa said that all major traders in Yola, which is the capital of Adamawa, by the way, are Igbos. He said he left Adamawa, he went into Nasarawa and Abuja. The major traders, the major economic powers there are the Igbos. And now the Biafrans, what they need to do now is to extend that hand of advocacy, solidarity, seek for hand of solidarity from their cohorts in Lagos. Imagine if the Biafrans in Lagos, all of them decide to shut down for just 24 hours. We all know what we faced during the Christmas time. We all know what we faced, most especially during that holiday period, for that 1 week to 2 weeks when they are never around. We all seek for where to buy these things because they have occupied the space. Right? They are the major distributors. They are the traders where we buy our clothing, where we buy our phones, where we buy our cars, where we buy even our food items. They are the one. So if they want to be really strategic enough, I think they should remain on this path of throwing that economic and strategic attack on the Nigerian economies, because we understand that they are the ones who are controlling the market. They are the ones who are the real capitalists. They are the ones even lifting the oil from Dangote. If they decide they were not going to, if they are not going to lift oil from Dangote, I can categorically tell you that Dangote will tell the president, Oga, these people, let their leader be, so that my own business will thrive. They need to think wise. It is not by wielding gun. No. Today, the Israelis didn't start with what? They didn't start with wielding guns. The Israeli became what they are today by what? First and foremost, gathering the economic powers, which means gathering the technical know-how, owning so many lucrative businesses. The Israelis are the one holding the American economy today. That is why you see that America cannot treat the Jews anyhow. Because they understand that if you go and check, you will see that the Israelis, which are the Jews, are the ones holding the very important sectors of the American economy. It is a known fact. Go and verify it. So the Americans understand that if the Jews have a reason to rebel, the economy will crash within a matter of weeks. Go and check the medicals. Go and check the economy. Go and check their trade. Go and check their finance. The Jews. Now, come back to Nigeria. Who are the ones controlling the economies? Who are the ones controlling the trades, the export, the import, the businesses? Who are the ones? So they have to be able to galvanize the support. I'm impressed with what happened in the last 75 hours. But they need to do more. I mean, it is a matter of days for Nnamdi Kanu to be released if this is what they really want. It is just you seek for the solidarity of your fellow Biafrans across the state. You guys speak a day. Throw that fatal blow against the Nigerian economy. Within a day, Nigeria can lose 10 trillion. And when that happens, the government will seek for a negotiation. It is not by you wielding guns. Focus on your strength.
Asurok is no longer comfortable, but they are gradually coming to the reality of Biafra restoration. What's your view on that?
When you're talking about Biafra popularity in the Middle East Europe, we are talking about Israeli recognition of Biafran nation. And again, you will go down to history and know the position of Israel when war broke out in 1967. Where were the Israeli? Were they on the Nigerian side or Biafran side? My brother, I want to tell you that Israel was with us when war broke out. What actually displaced them from the southeastern region, from Biafra region, was the same Arab. If not Arab-Israeli war, Israel was with Biafra Gidimam. They went to defend their land, and the Nigerian military clique were busy attacking Biafra. Biafrans were busy defending our land, and we actually defended our land so competently. So when we are talking about Biafra restoration, it has gone beyond what Nigeria could even assimilate. Because right now, Biafra has been recognized by the modern day Israeli nation under Benjamin Netanyahu, Bennett Naftali, the former prime minister, Ehud Olmert, Yitzhak Rabin, I believe, because during the time of Yitzhak Rabin, Raphael Wazirika was doing his job well. Then Ariel Sharon, that was during the Raphael Wazirika tenure as well. But currently, I'm telling you that with the effort of Samuel Ekpa, in collaboration with Finland government, Biafra has gone a long way to come out with this kind of, at least, military preparation that is going to shock Nigeria very soon. Gone are the days when they were agitating with a stick, with broken bottles and machetes. It is no longer business as usual. I think Nigerian government did not know how far Simon Ekpa has, gone to make sure that we are no longer falling back to defend again. We are coming out to chase away our enemies. Because all I know is that very soon, all the Republic of Zoo military agencies occupying Igbo land, anywhere, barracks, police station, and so on and so forth. It is time, very soon, they are going for what? They are going to have dialogue. Because war does not pay any man good. Which is why we have been agitating for roundtable talk, over the years now, and we've seen ourselves, coming out victoriously. You see Simon Ekpa, you see Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has not known how far Simon Ekpa has gone to sustain transaction he left before incarceration. Simon Ekpa has gone too further. Nnamdi Kanu will actually commend Simon Ekpa when he comes out. Some persons are running their mouth that Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu did not prepare in this way. Simon Ekpa was dan. Okay, the same Biafra is what Ekpa is agitating for. We've never had division among us.
Yes.
This division you see that is creeping in is a tool, is a weapon used by Southeast politicians, by Southeast bad eggs, the governors, the 4 southeastern states, not with Alex Soti, not with Abia. Alex Soti is now an anointed man, Biafran governor, among those southeastern states. Alex Soti, Abia state, they are now anointed one of God. And listen to me. So Nnamdi Kanu has not seen how far this guy has gone. And the division that people have been clamoring on, division between Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, is a lie, is a farce, is a hoax, is a fiction. It does not exist. Nnamdi Kanu and Ekpa are not fighting. Nobody is fighting anybody within this agitation, Biafra agitation. We are all one. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he's going to embrace the peace that we have been enjoying since his incarceration. The only thing I'm saying is that Middle East alliance with Biafra, everybody will remove face. Remove face where Iraq they, remove face where Iran they. Come out to your face back from Yemen and the rest of the evil axis countries. We are talking about Zion. So our alliance with Zion has come to indicate to the whole world that Igbo man is not being Jewish by word that comes here from mouth. It is by DNA and by blood and what? Ancestry. Israel has actually defined it, made it clear that this Biafra nation, they are going to chop the world. That's what Israel said under Benjamin Netanyahu. Because it's obvious that what happens to Israel happens to me. What happens to me, Biafra, I mean, is happening to Israel. We are going to actually redefine totally our position and our world on the earth today. I mean, the Jewish flag state of Biafra. We've gone this far to put everything in order. Nobody is raising his ear to get any classified information from me. I am a businessman. I like what Nnamdi Kanu in the past was doing in the past, and currently I like what Ekpa is doing to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is not forgotten in jail. Every man is minding his business. That is our natural character. If something happens to you and they leave you there for 1 month, 3 months, Igbo man has forgotten you. He will start minding his business. But this time around, somebody took it upon himself and falling back and make sure that he keeps on blazing, keeping alive, setting aglow the fire of agitation ignited in the first place by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader. Whoever has gone far to sell Biafra into the minds of every Israeli prime minister, both presidents, past and the president.
Even in the United States of America government.
And he has spread his tentacles of agitation into the House of Congress. The lawmakers in the United States of America have come out to recognize Biafra agitation. Even incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. The congressmen in America, they have even come out to tell the whole world that even Mandela was incarcerated as a result of his what? Bloody struggle towards freedom. Nnamdi Kanu did not struggle or agitate with blood. He used Biro, he did it in the right of way. After all, Transparency International and other rating or ranking, establishment in the world, they have given Biafra agitation the most peaceful in the world history. Who? Championed by MNK, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So what I'm trying to say is that America's recognition of Biafra has written our name on a platter of what? History. Biafra will never be forgotten. If we could fight this war 54 years ago, and today everybody is applauding and dancing and shouting, writing, talking, argumentatively on Biafra topics as a topic, on Biafra as a topic, you will find out that what Nigeria has planned for Biafra, what Fulani has planned for Biafra, what Hausa oligarchy has planned for Biafra can never ever work again. It is too late. Time up for anti-Biafra.